Blade Runner 2049 was one of the best movies I've seen this year and one of the best movies I've seen in my lifetime in the past decade. And I know what you're saying. I am over exaggerating. Well, I am not. And I'm going to explain why I am not. Because one of the most things I love about film, how it's constructed, is having its director tell a story based off of visuals. And that's one of the reasons why Zack Snyder and Christopher Nolan are both of my favorite directors in the film industry. But now, Denis Villeneuve is now my third. Now, this video will contain some spoilers. I'm going to talk about the plot of the first Blade Runner and the second Blade Runner. If you haven't seen Blade Runner 2049, you have been warned. I will leave a link to my review, my spoiler-free review, and the link in the description below. If you don't care for spoilers, you have been warned. 2017 thus far has really been a good year when it comes to movies. There's been 5 movies so far that's automatically inside my top 10. There's been movies that's been visually stunning, like Baby Driver, War for the Planet of the Apes. There's been some superhero movies that's been iconic, like Logan and Wonder Woman. We even had a surpriser horror film that blew us away in Get Out. But all those films that I just said does not touch Blade Runner 2049. When I watched the first Blade Runner, I watched the final cut, I watched all 3 cuts. I thought the ending for the final cut made the movie clearer, and I think the ending for the final cut better connects with the sequel. I like the movie Blade Runner, but I don't really consider Blade Runner a masterpiece. When I watched the film, there's only like one question that really came to my mind when I was after I was done watching Blade Runner, and that is Deckard a replicant? That's the only question. But when I was watching Blade Runner 2049, I didn't have one question. I didn't have 2 questions. I didn't have 3 questions. I didn't even have 4 questions. I had about a total of 5 or 6 or 7 questions about the world of that Denis Villeneuve was orchestrating. There are so many questions I asked. It's like, where did Kay come from? Did he come from the same orphanage from the daughter of Deckard? Did Dr. Anna and Kay come from the same orphanage? And how did Kay get the memories? Did Deckard implant the memories inside Kay? Now, I believe that Deckard is not a replicant. No, he is not. Even though the first film did hint he was a replicant, he doesn't have the strength of a replicant. And usually replicants have strength, and they're strong and strength. And I'm gonna be brutally honest. Deckard's getting his ass kicked throughout the first Blade Runner. He was throwing some punches, but those punches wasn't working. I believe Kay came from the same orphanage where Anna came, and the only way to protect Anna, it was Deckard or the rebels was the one that implanted the memory inside Kay. Those are the best questions that starts debates, discussions, and gets people talking. And that's one of the reasons why I love Blade Runner 2049. And I absolutely love the performance of Ryan Gosling as Kay. And throughout the movie, you understand the core convictions of Kay's character, because Kay is going through so much in that film. His superior, who's being played by Robin Wright, told him that he has lived for a long time without a soul. And while you're watching the film, you can see that Kay is slowly gaining his soul. Even though he is created, or he believes that he could be a newborn, things start to unravel. He's having a hard time trying to deal with it. And while he's dealing with all that, he believes in himself that he is not real. That's why he gains such a connection with Joy, this artificial thing that's being created by Wallace Corporation. And even though Joy is not real, it's like the only thing he can relate to, something that is not real. So therefore, he is real based on what is not real, if that makes sense. For Joy, as she sees Kay, Joy believes that she's real based on how she feels for Kay. The last question I'd like to ask, did Kay die? I think Kay died. So I'm really disappointed in people not checking this film out, because this film only made $31 million this past weekend. It has a total of $81 million at box office thus far. Saying all that, I consider Blade Runner 2049 the best movie I've seen in my life, and it's one of those films I can keep watching and enjoy watching. And Denis Villeneuve definitely blew away, and I'm going to say it, that Denis Villeneuve for the second year in a row will be my #1 director of 2017, just like he was my favorite director in 2016 with Arrival. 2049 earns that top spot. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Have you seen Blade Runner 2049? Give me your thoughts, give me your theories on the questions of Blade Runner 2049. Please comment below. So guys, thank you for watching. If you like everything you see and you agree, click right here. Join me in the Batman family. I'll have more Batman task reviews in the way. You have been warned. Till then, ciao.